Howdy. Yep, you guessed it. I'm an Aggie, which means I'm officially part of two cults, as my family and friends so lovingly like to remind me. This means I walk through life with two big stamps on my forehead. One reads, Fightin' Texas Aggie Class of 2008. Whoop! The other says, I'm silently assessing your oil needs because I'm a young living diamond rising, soon to be executive. I would like to think that there is a third sign that reads wife and mother of two beautiful children under 3. But unfortunately, I don't think that third stamp's on my forehead. I think it's on my shirt in the form of spit up and organic fruit juice or something. Like most women, and if I'm honest, most people, my identities come with a long list of insecurities. Insecurities that I used to let precede me and ultimately define my choices. Until very recently, I was a yes woman in every aspect of the word. I thought if I said yes to every opportunity that came my way, that eventually I would find my calling and make a lot of people happy along the way, including myself. But unfortunately, in reality, I think all of those misguided yeses just got me tired, overwhelmed, overworked, and nowhere closer to my dreams. I was spinning my wheels and checking a lot of boxes, but my big boxes, my God-given boxes, were lost in a sea of tasks, endless tasks. They seemed unattainable. I kept telling myself that I would make time for them someday. And then I got a call from my father, who was just about to turn 50. He had been diagnosed with stage 4 colorectal cancer. That hit me like a ton of bricks. That's when I realized that my someday was not guaranteed. None of us know the number of our days, so someday needs to be today. What I was missing in all of my yeses was true guidance, as in the godly kind. I was so busy filling all of my time and my headspace with what I thought were good choices that I was not making time and space to connect with my Creator and find and be guided towards what Lisa TerKeurst calls best yeses. I was so caught up in the ways and demands and accomplishments of the world that I was missing my calling. Mark Twain said, the 2 most important days of your life are the day that you were born and the day that you find out why. For me, the first day was June 12th, 1983. Yes, for those of you who are good at quick math, I just gave away my age. And the second was December 1st, 2016. The day I finally started to reconnect with God and actually listen for the answers that He would give on what exactly He created me and called me to do. I started praying long and hard, hoping for a neon sign that I just knew He would send. Well, He didn't send a neon sign, but He did send a lot of people curious about the oils that were stashed all over my house. At that point, you literally couldn't walk into any room of my house without seeing some type of essential oil or Young Living product. And every single time someone came to me with a problem, anything from cleaning to a headache to, I don't know, their dog getting sick, I would say there was an oil for that. I was deep in prayer and reflection one day when it hit me. All I've ever wanted to do in life was help people and make them feel better than this world tells them that they can feel. God gave us a better way. He designed incredible bodies that have the ability to self-heal and communicate with us when we make choices that impede that ability. He gave us plants with properties that support the healing process in every way. And then he gave us Gary Young. And he gave Gary Young the tools and the vision to create a company that would one day be the world leader in essential oils. So we must ask ourselves, what does Gary Young have that allows him to do something so much bigger than himself? He is human like you and I, and he has the exact same amount of hours in a day that we do. What gives him and any other successful person the keys to unlock the seemingly impossible? It is actually very simple. They know their purpose, the reason that God created them, their why. They took the time to connect and ask the right questions to determine what drives them past the point of to the point of accomplishment, to keep driving past the naysayers and their insecurities to fulfill their destiny. Everyone has a destiny. It's just a matter of whether they are making the right choices every day to fulfill that destiny. Our decisions determine our destination. It's time to decide to reach the ultimate destination, leading fulfilled, unstressed lives and helping others do the same. Rah, rah, yes. It all sounds wonderful in theory, but how do you connect? How in the world do you sift out your actual purpose from your to-do list? How do you hear God through the noise of everyday demands? The answer, at least as I see it, is to spend a few moments every day to be still. Be still and review your greater purpose. Schedule out your day and your priorities in alignment with your purpose. Each task you take on is a yes, and each task you miss is a no. Are you saying yes to the things that matter, or are you inadvertently saying no by filling your time with things that do not ultimately fulfill your purpose? Be careful of your yeses. I realize some of you most likely are strong blue personalities, do not want to take their time to schedule everything out and check boxes. That might be a strong no for you. For you yellows, you feel you have to say yes. You have to say yes to everyone, and you must give. But trust me on this one, your destiny is worth the time it takes to plan to reach your goals and your dreams and help others fulfill theirs. I know they make fun, colorful planners, and there is definitely an app for that. And yellows, a stressed out, rushed yes is not making anyone like you, not even yourself. Okay, so now you're on board and you've added a really cute planner to your grocery list or your Amazon cart, or you downloaded it to your phone. But what in the world do you fill it with? How do you know for sure what your purpose is? In order to be successful in life, you really only need 3 things. Your why, or what motivates you to believe in your path and where you are going, and a proven system by which to get results without exhausting your resources or your schedule. If you have these 3 things, mark my words, you will be Royal Crown Diamond. It's just a matter of time. Stay with me and take a journey of 3 questions. Close your eyes and think for a moment that you have just been given 6 months to live. You have unlimited money, no responsibilities, and those 6 months can be spent any way that you like. What would you do? What impacts would you make? What legacy would you lead? Imagine one day there was a huge storm and it destroyed everything you own. all of the people in your life. It left you with nothing. And then God speaks to you and tells you that because you have been faithful and survived, you can have 3 people, things, or attainable goals. What are the first 3 things that come to your mind? These are the only 3 things that you can have for the rest of your life. What can you not live without? Now take those 3 things from the first question and the second, and think of the opposite of those. Think of someone destroying those things. Does that make you mad? Mad enough to fight? How long and hard would you fight to keep those things? Forever? Congratulations. You just found your why. Now that you have your why, write it down. Put it in neon lights. Review it daily. Put it on your fridge, tape it to your Ningxia bottle, anywhere that you will see it at least once per day. Whenever anyone tells you no, think of that why and think about how hard you would fight to keep it, and that will keep you going. Remember, the only thing that keeps you from your dreams is the distractions that you let creep in and steal your future, one small, misguided yes at a time. Don't say yes when you should say no. Say wise, calculated yeses every day, all day. Be a diamond rising.